Let's get into our Wuji stance and just kind of try to relax and unwind. So feet flat on the floor, about shoulder width apart. Knees relaxed, slightly bent. Bring the hips forward just a little bit. Nice straight flat back. Bring the shoulders down, relax them. Hands slightly in front. Feel like the top of the head is being lifted upward, elongating the spine. Now, most people, when they do that, have a tendency to lift their head. So then just tuck your chin just a little bit. Bring everything back into a line. Breathe in and out through the nose. Nice long breaths. A pause between the inhalation and the exhalation. And then a pause between the exhalation and the inhalation. With each breath, feel yourself settling into the floor, your feet sinking into the ground, your energy connecting with the earth, sending your roots deep into the earth. Nice, long, deep abdominal breathing. So as you breathe in, your abdomen expands. As you breathe out, let the abdomen contract. Let's do a little kidney breathing. So hands on the kidneys. Fingers towards the back. And as you breathe in and out, feel your kidneys expand and contract. Kidneys are the batteries of the body. If it helps, visualize dark blue light emanating from your palms, going into your body, into the kidneys, filling up that whole area. Feel the warmth from the palms. Give them a nice rub. And then we're going to follow the meridian lines. So we're going to go from the kidneys, we're going to go down the back of the legs, around the foot of the ankle, back up the inside of the legs, up to the crease, and just tap in there. This is called the Qua, or leg gates. And this time we're going to tap all the way down. So we're going to back to our kidneys, do some tapping on the kidneys. Lightly with an open hand, just to feel the vibration. Then go down the back of the legs, all the way around, up the inside, up to the Qua, a little extra there. And back to the kidneys. Breathe out as you go down. Breathe in as you come back up the inside. One more time. Go kidneys. Breathe out. All the way down. Breathe in as you come up. Go over to just the area just below the belly button, where the lower dantian is located, and just tap lightly there. Turning a circle clockwise, come up your right side, up to the diaphragm, down the left side, and do that twice more. Come up to the chest and hit up and down the sternum. We're going to come over to the front of the shoulder, tapping on lung 1 and 2. I'll pass on an interesting tidbit. I've heard from a couple of people who have gotten their COVID shot, the vaccination, that doing this next part on both sides basically has resolved any kind of pain from the shot. Now, I don't know, I can't say for sure, but it seems to work. So what we're going to do is we're going to pat down from lung 1 down the inside of the arm with an open palm. Come all the way down to the wrist. Flip over with an open palm. Come up the outside of the arm. Come up the shoulder, up to behind the neck. We're going to do that twice more. So lung 1 and 2. Front of the shoulder, down the inside of the arm, up the outside of the arm, all the way up the shoulder, back of the neck, and lung 1 and 2. This time, come all the way down to the palm. Give yourself a hand. Stimulating the Lao gung point. Brush off the hand, right off the fingers, just a couple of times. And then come back up the hand, up the outside of the arm, up the shoulder, behind the neck, and then come over with a loose fist, lung 1 and 2 on the front of the opposite shoulder. Come down the arm. To the wrist. Come back up the outside of the arm. Remember, you have a meridian on both sides. So we always have to do both sides. Even if you have pain or issue on one side, you make sure to do both sides. So we go down the inside again. Flip the wrist over, up the outside, come up all the way to the shoulder, behind the neck. Last time, lung 1 and 2, down the inside all the way to the palm. Clap the palms together. Brush off. Pushing it out the fingertips. Flip the hand over, come up the hand, come up the outside of the arm. Come all the way up the shoulder to the back of the neck. And come back to the chest. Hit in the center of the sternum. And just relax. Put your hands down in front of you. Back to the Wuji stance. Bend your knees. Just let your body start to relax. And everything then starts to shake. We're not lifting our hands or our arms. They're just moving because of going up and down from the knees. In this, breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth. As you're doing that, picture gold light from above going through the top of your head. And with each shake, it's working its way down through your body, on the torso, down the legs, and deep into the ground. And then just do it again. And as that light is moving through your body, it's eliminating any areas of darkness, any energetic stagnation or blockages, filling your body with that beautiful golden light. Few more. And gradually slow it down. And just take stock, hopefully feeling that energy circulating throughout your body. Let's do a nice 5-element flow. So the first one we do for the metal element is Buddha holds up the earth. So palms up, down by your lower dantian. Bring the energy up through the soles of your feet, up the legs, up the torso. As your arms come up, they rotate in front of your face until they're above your head, palms up, fingertips facing at each other. And just reach up and send that earth energy out into the universe. Then collect the energy from the universe, rotate the hands back down towards the body, and then palms up as you bring that energy down the body deep into the ground. So we breathe in as we go up. Have a pause in the breath. And then breathe out as you come down. Try to feel that connection. Try to feel that energy flow. So when we get down to the bottom, we connect to the earth energy, and then we bring that earth energy all the way up the body, send it out to the universe. Then after the pause in the breath, we collect energy from the universe and we bring that down the body, sending it all the way deep into the earth. One more time. Let your hands come down, palms up with the lower dantian. Now just bring them out a bit from the lower dantian, arms rounded, fingertips pointing at each other. Lower, embrace the tree. So you want to have a nice circle here. Nice standing posture for the metal element. Make sure your knees are bent, your back is straight. Key here is shoulders relaxed. Breathe in and out through the nose. Just allow your body to relax into the stance. Try to feel the energy flowing down your arms, crossing that little gap between your fingers. Feel like you're holding a beach ball inside your arms. Just a few seconds more. And now we'll do a posture for the water element called the fountain. So we're going to let our hands come all the way down. We're going to lean forward from the waist. Back of the hands come together at the just above the ground. Bring that energy up the legs, up the torso to the chest, and then send it back down to the ground. So we breathe in, breathe out as you go down. Sorry, I misspoke before. Don't bend at the waist. Keep the back nice and straight as you bend from the knees. Just feel that energy coming up through the balls of your feet, that kidney 1 point. Flushing that whole kidney meridian, bringing fresh energy in and taking whatever energy we no longer need, sending it back down to be recycled into the earth. It's an important posture for this time of year, because winter is the water element, the kidneys. The time we want to build our energy up and store it. A few more. One more time. This time when you come up to the top, just let your hands settle back down and come around to the kidneys. Palms facing the kidneys. You can either make contact with your body, or you can do what's a posture called the bear, where hands are a couple of inches away from the kidneys. Breathing in and out through the nose. Again, picture dark blue light coming out of your hands, filling the kidneys. Maybe you feel some warmth. Relax the shoulders. Keep the arms rounded if you can. And just hold the standing posture for a couple of seconds. Relax the knees. Just let your body settle in. Take a nice deep breath. Bring the hands around in front. Bring both palms face up to your hips. Take your left hand, turn it palm facing forward and push outward. Then turn the hand over. Palm up, bring it back in. Then the right hand pushes forward, turns over, comes back to the hip. Immortal pushes the stone. This is for the wood element. Breathe out as you push away. Breathe in as you pull in that fresh new energy. Bend the knees. You probably want to go to a wider stance on this. If you want to challenge yourself, you can even do this in the horse riding stance. But you want to keep the back nice and straight. Couple more. Last one. Now stay in the wide stance. You can stay in the horse riding stance if you want, or whatever's comfortable. We're going to bring our hands up, fingertips facing each other, just like we did lower embracing the tree. This time we're going to be about chest height, about the height of your heart. Nice rounded arms, fingertips facing towards each other. Relax the shoulders. That seems to be the hardest part for most people. And again, just try to relax into the stance. As you feel some tension or tightness, just try to make very small movements to resolve that tightness. Releasing the tension, releasing the stress. And each time you do that, you realize, oh, I could go on for an hour doing this. But we won't, so that's okay. Just breathe in and out through the nose. Relax into the stance. Drop the elbows. I forgot to mention that. That takes the tension out of the shoulders as well. Good. Now from this position, we're going to move into cloudy hands. So we're going to drop the right hand so it's in front of the lower dantian. The left hand should already be in front of the middle dantian. So we're going to move to the left following that upper elbow. We're going to want to let the lower hand float up, the upper hand float down, and then move to your right. This is for the fire element. Fire element color related to that is red. And so if you want, visualize red light coming out of your palms and going into the lower dantian with the lower hand, and the middle dantian with the upper hand. Try to feel that warmth entering the body. Try not to make this movement out of the legs. We're not shifting weight here. It's totally almost totally out of the waist. As you come across, focus on that upper palm. As that upper palm drops away, focus on the horizon. And then when the other hand comes up, we focus on the palm again. And just try to get into the flow, that you don't even have to think about the movement. It just happens. It shouldn't be mechanical. It should just float. A few more. One last time. You come back to the center. Whichever hand is lower, bring it up to the upper hand, so back to embracing the tree. From that position, let the two hands come up together, and as they get above your head, palms face up. So you get like a V with the hands. It's called holding the Golden Urn. Again, relax the shoulders. Nice straight stance, straight posture. Breathing in and out through the nose. Just feel that energy going out to the palms, connecting to the universe. Just a few seconds more, just relax into the stance. Make those small movements that you need to get the tightness out. And drop the hands down to the lower dantian, palms facing downward. For the earth element, let's do Pebble in the pond. Let's do one-handed Pebble in the pond. So take your right hand, palm up just below the lower dantian. The left hand, palm down, moves to the right, comes around as you shift your weight, comes around, you shift your weight to the opposite side, and then it comes into the lower dantian, palm up as you continue to shift your weight. Then the right hand, palm down, goes to the left, out and around. Breathe out as you go out. Breathe in as you come in. See if you can feel something of substance under your palm as it goes out and around. Imagine you're running your fingers and palm over the surface of water. See if you can kind of feel not only the surface of the water, but feel or imagine the little ripples on the surface as you run your fingers through that water surface. Shifting of the weight basically moves the arm from the side to side, have to use my muscles if I can help it. Like most postures in Qigong, the idea here is to be as relaxed as possible, to use as little effort as possible, and just get into the flow. Few more. Last one. Bring the hands in just below the lower dantian and turn palms down. Feel a connection to the earth. As you breathe in, see if you can draw the energy into the palms from the earth. As you breathe out, send energy out the palms into the earth. Breathing in and out through your nose, nice and relaxed. Again, relax the shoulders, relax your fingers and hands. Some people have a tendency to hold them very rigid. Just relax. Just let the energy flow. As that energy comes up from the earth and enters the palms, it goes up your arms, into your torso, and spreads through the body. As you breathe out, goes from the torso down the arms, out the fingertips and palm, down into the earth. A few more seconds. Now the final is for the triple warmer, which isn't one of the 5 elements, but it helps balance all 3 dantians and the energies. So let's do a nice triple warmer flow. Let's start with the opening. So you're just going to let your wrists get pulled upward. Your hands are just hanging there for the ride. They come up not quite to shoulder height, and then they drift back down with the fingertips up. As you breathe in, the arms float up. As you breathe out, the arms float down. As the hands come up, do a slight weight shift into the heels. As the hands come down, slight weight shift into the toes. So Again, using less effort to move the arms. Just try to get to the point where you're not even really thinking about it, just going with the breath, floating up and down. And maybe as they're coming up, the back of the hands are rubbing up against something of substance. And as they come down, your fingertips are also rubbing against something of substance. It's like there's a waterfall in front of you, and you're just rubbing your fingers up and down the waterfall. Nice soft stance. Make sure you're not locking out your knees, your shoulders are relaxed. If it doesn't take much thought on your part, take your tongue and just put it to the roof of your mouth, just behind your teeth. Just another little energetic switch that we can turn on. So let's take opening the flow and just expand the number of directions. So what we're going to do is we're going to come up close to the chest, then we're going to go out as you lean back on your heels, come back in as you lean onto your toes, then go down. So we breathe in, breathe out as you push out, breathe in as you pull in, breathe out as you go down. Notice by shifting the weight again, much less effort involved. Hopefully you can get to that point where it just feels effortless. You're just floating. The arms are moving with the breath. Now that's 4 directions. We're going to add 1 more direction or 2 more directions so that we open to 6 directions. So we come up, we go out, we come back to the chest, then we go sideways, back to the chest, down. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. We come up to the chest, we go straight forward. We come back to the chest, we go out to the sides, back to the chest and down. All with the breath, so it's nice and slow and relaxed. Last one. Let one hand come down over the other, just below the belly button. Let the feet come together or almost together. Stand nice and tall. Breathe in and out through your nose and let your body relax. Let it just rock and sway as that energy leaves your palms, entering your lower dantian, and then spreading out from that lower dantian. Your body moves as that energy pushes you around. Bamboo in the wind. We're the bamboo, the energy is the wind. Just feel that lower dantian getting brighter, getting warmer. Visualize that energy spiraling down your legs and up your torso, illuminating every part of your body. And as it moves through the body, it eliminates any darkness, any stagnation, any blockages, dispelling negative thoughts and emotions until every part of your body is aglow with this energy. And let that energy expand out beyond your physical body, encasing you in a protective cocoon. And just allow yourself to float weightlessly inside that cocoon. Know that you are safe and feel that feeling of being safe. Know that you are healthy and become aware of what it feels like to be healthy. Allow yourself to be at peace and become aware of that feeling. Take a deep breath. Draw those feelings in and take them with you for the rest of the day.